Well, I mean, that's illegal to write checks. I mean, why didn't they just arrest him?
I suspected
write bad checks.
I suspected something the day he's supposed to come at 2:00, and they come there about 3:45. And Meryl come out, and I said, call the bank. I gave him a check, and she went in and tried to get the bank, and she said the bank's closed. And I had that funny feeling that something wasn't right. But
I guess I just don't understand if he's been doing this to all these people and all these sheriffs knew about it. Why didn't they arrest him? I mean, it's illegal to write bad checks.
Hell, they had to catch him. He couldn't catch him.
So what, he would go to another town?
He just worked all over the state of Iowa, and I talked to the county attorney. I went over to the county attorney in Newton. He said, he said, there's a guy down here in New Sharon, and he got him for $3,800. He said, I think you're just out.
Wow, it was that hard to catch someone just because there was no network that they all could access?
He was a regular outlaw.
With each other?
Glenn, he was an outlaw.
Well, it just seems odd that even in the late 60s...
That was probably the worst deal I'd ever got into.
Wow, I didn't... Wow.
You wouldn't have been very old then. You'd only been 3 years old.
Yeah, I don't recall any of this. I mean, I remember hearing the story, a few times, but I remember it completely wrong.
You didn't need to hear this, I guess.
No. This is what we want. We want this kind of stuff. Okay, so...
But I'm going to finish this.
Okay.
I made him give me that money. I told him on the phone. I said, you're going to pay me? He said, who was that guy with you? He said, well, that's some lawyer. It was my brother. I said, but you're going to pay him, he took off a day. You're going to pay him a day's wages. You're going to pay for all the phone calls we've made and all the trouble besides paying for the hogs. And I made him do it.
I'm surprised he actually did it. I mean, if he...
Well, he wouldn't have got the hogs. He had to.
Yeah, but he could have just ripped off someone else. Why did he want your hogs?
Well, they finally caught him up in Dakota. He was ripping off somebody up there on cattle, and they finally got him. There was an article in the paper, Sunday paper, but I didn't see it because we weren't taking the paper at that time.
But you heard about it.
What about when you were a kid and you had your arm?
That was...
When it got hurt, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was second year in school, in high school. Got caught in you knew that though. Got caught in the elevator and got my
the shaft,
right arm,
the drive
power
shaft.
takeoff shaft.
Yeah.
Got my right arm mangled. They had to cut off my clothes. I didn't have any clothes or anything left on. They cut me out with pocket knives.
And you were
15, picking corn by hand.
And I think because of that, you were the only boy to finish high school, right?
Right.
Why?
Because the doctor told my folks that I had to go to school.
Maybe where you might not be able to learn.
Yeah.
And how old was Daryl and Hollis when they dropped out?
They dropped out 8th grade. So they've been 14.
So people had to go through at least the 8th grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that common around then? That a lot
of them dropped out back then in the 40s out of 8th grade. Yeah.
Mostly boys, or did girls do it too?
Mostly boys,
So their parents really wanted them to?
Yeah.
Did they make them drop out, or?
Well, kind of enticed them to, I guess. I know Hollis got a car and tractor and stuff. We're not going on to school. But anyway, Daryl didn't care that much about school, and Dolly and I are the only ones that graduated from high school. And come to find out, I was in that corn elevator accident, and Mom was worried about my health, and I was the only one of the boys that passed the Army physical. The other two boys got turned down.
Why did they get turned down?
Hollis had flat feet, and I don't remember what Daryl to it. Oh boy.
So are you glad that you went to high school?
Yes.
Did you do well in school? Not so well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
Okay, what was your favorite subject?
I guess history and geography and spelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you had you liked to draw when you were young. Did you ever entertain the idea of like being an artist? I mean, you said you wanted to be a farmer.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So how old were you when you made those drawings?
12.
And those are basically copied from like the funny papers?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So did any of your other siblings, did they like drawing or anything?
I don't think so, Glenn, no.
So you're like the only one?
Yeah.
Did they have any other artistic things at all that they, like your Hollis, Daryl, anything that they like to do besides?
No, I can't recall. I don't think of any. No.
What about your dad and mom? Did they have any? Because
No.
I mean, those drawings were very good. I thought that they should. You had a predilection for drawing, and
Oh, geez, everybody.
I thought those were.
And you still got that book? Or?
Yeah, I thought I gave it back to you. Did you
No.
give it back to me?
No.
Oh, Daryl gave it back to me, maybe.
No.
Or did I give it to Daryl?
I don't have it.
I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, if you don't have it, then I must.
I don't
Okay.
like him being by those stairs. It's making me too nervous.
Okay. Well, Joe's not here, so I'll do it. I'll go ahead. And, Joe had some questions she wanted to ask. What's your favorite animal?
Oh, I guess probably my dog. I mean, I had him.
So bear.
Yeah.
That was Joe's question too. What was your favorite pet?
Yeah, bear. Yeah.
So as an adult, I mean, you also had Rex and Zip and Rocky, and
Yeah.
do you like
yeah.
bear the best?
Well, I liked Rex too, the big German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about as a kid? Did you have any pets?
Yeah, we had. I had a little dog, little terrier dog, as a kid. Yeah.
What was his name? Did you?
No, let's see. I'm trying to think. Trixie, I think it was.
Oh yeah, Trixie. That's funny. Because Daryl and Dixie had a dog named Trixie, didn't they?
Up a blockade.
Didn't Daryl and Dixie have a dog, Boston Terrier named Trixie?
What do you think?
Well, they had Boston Terriers. I can't remember what the names were. They got one right now that they call Cy.
They have Wanda and Daryl have a Boston Terrier?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Joe wanted to know what's your lucky number. Do you have a favorite number or lucky number?
Well, probably 8, I guess.
Why?
I don't know. I just kind of go on that a lot.
Yeah? I didn't know
What's the
that.
lucky number?
8.
Yeah? Oh.
So it doesn't have any relationship to anything else? Like there's...
No.
Okay. I asked him what his favorite number was, kiddo. He said 8.
I know, I hope.
Oh, okay. What are you proudest of? Like, what accomplishments or what have you done that you're proudest of?
Oh, I guess seeing you kids all got up raised all right, I guess.
You're also like a master of the Victor Grange
Yeah.
for a number of times, and you're school board president.
I was served about 6 years in school board and 1 year as president.
It was just 1 year as president.
How'd you get involved doing that?
I just got, I run for the school board in 72, me and another guy, and there was 10 votes between us. He had 710 and I had 700.
Wow.
Wow.
And then after he moved away, they appointed me to do his job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So how did and you served as, you said 6 years on a school
Almost
board?
6 years now.
How did you become president?
Well, we had election and I got to be president.
So it's an election.
1976.
Is it an election just of the board members?
Yeah.
Okay, so they get to vote for the president. I see. And how do you become master of the Grange?
I just got elected on that too.
So it's just the Grange members
Yeah.
voting.
Yeah, I served, about 8 or 9, I suppose 8 years as master of the Grange. And then I was master of the county Grange also.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Grange. Oh yeah, I was master of that when your mom and I split up. Yeah.
Oh, so how many years was that? That you were a master of the county?
Oh, I was master of that for 5 years probably, and I was master of art range probably about 80.
Oh. I remember when you were master of the
Your mom was master of Grange for a few years.
She was?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
After I was, yeah.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, that's very progressive. A woman master of the Grange. Okay, so how about, do you think the world is a better place now than it was when you were a kid, or vice versa?
No, I think it was better when I was a kid. I think everything's in the dither today. I don't think it's good today, no.
Before Bush was president, would you have said that?
I wouldn't have said that then, but I will say it now since he's been president.
But I mean, with technology and everything, I mean, so when Clinton was president, you think the world was better than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah. Well, times when we were kids were tough through the Depression years. Probably the best times were in the 60s when Kennedy was killed and shot. I mean, I like those years the best, I think.
How come?
I just think things were better as a whole. I mean,
Well, that was the Vietnam War, Lyndon Johnson, and then civil rights.
Before the early 60s.
Oh, before
the Vietnam War.
Oh, so like before Kennedy was shot.
Yeah.
Very early 60s. That was probably the best time. Okay. Have you met any famous people?
Oh, I met a few. Yeah, why?
Like who?
John Edwards, I met him
Okay.
4 years ago several times.
Yeah, we met him on Friday. Well, we didn't really meet him, but he came to Fairfield.
Oh, what about the picture with Jack?
It's on my cell phone.
Oh,
Did you get to see
Where's my cell phone?
yeah.
Edwards?
Yeah,
Where's my cell
well, we
phone?
did, I don't know.
Oh, Joe, you have it, right?
Mom,
You called your mom.
I give it back to you.
What did you do? Leave your
I
phone?
don't know where it is. All right. We'll look for it in the car.
He was in Fairfield, was he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was in. Daryl said that he got a call. He was in Moreno Saturday.
Yeah, he's been all over the state.
Yeah, he's been like,
He hadn't been to
Whirlwinds.
Markstown yet, but I'm looking for him to come here. I mean,
You have somebody you're looking for that you prefer? Is he your preferred candidate?
yes.
yeah, we're kind of leaning toward him, I think.
Yeah. What especially do you like about him?
I liked him 4 years ago when he ran, and I like him today because I think he's better than the rest of them. I think he has more to offer.
Do you go to the caucuses?
Yes.
Do you go every year? Every time?
Every
Yeah.
presidential. I've never caucused before.
You'll have to do it.
I'm going
I
to do
think
it.
it's really fun.
Yeah, I'm going to do it this time. So what other famous people have you met besides John Edwards?
I met, let's see, I've seen Harry Truman in Grinnell.
Oh, really? When was this after he was president? Or
Yeah, when he
during,
was
or-
president.
When he was
Back
president.
in the 50s when I worked at the grocery store. I've seen him several times.
He came into Grinnell?
Yeah, he walking. He done a lot of walking. Yeah, he walked right by. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Did you actually meet him?
Yeah, I
or you
met
just saw him?
Truman when he come in on the train back in. I met Truman and his wife and his daughter in 1948 when they come to Grinnell on the train. When he came back.
Oh. And did you actually meet him, or did you just see him speak, or
Well,
shake his hand, or anything?
I didn't shake his hand, but I met him right there off the train. They were on the back of the train there. We was real close to him.
Any other?
And then I seen him real close when he was walking, What'd you say?
Any other people like that, or
Oh,
any
I seen
entertainers or anything like that?
I seen both. I seen Atlas Stevenson. Met him when he ran against Eisenhower.
Right. Yeah.
At the plowing match.
Okay. Okay. What about? Are there any possessions that you've had in your life that you don't have anymore that you wish you still did? Like something from your childhood or something that you just a memento that you
Oh,
some sort of.
probably my 410 shotgun. I had the one that my dad had, and I let Gary have it. And then,
Oh, so it's still in the family though.
yeah.
Well, you could get it if you wanted to.
I don't know.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
I had a 410 automatic that I sold on the sale, and I wished I'd kept. You know, on the sale.
Okay. What's your favorite type of music?
I like two of them. I like, well, maybe like three of them. I like accordion, banjo, and accordion. I mean, accordion and banjo and guitar, all three of them.
So.
Probably the accordion being my favorite.
Well, that's kind of more in line with polka music, and so that's you like polka music.
Yes.
Okay.
I generally listen to polka music on Saturday night from 9 to 10.
Well, I remember.
Radio?
TV.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
It's on Channel 59.
What's the show?
Big Joe Polka Show.
Oh yeah, I never heard of it. What station's that on?
Well, they're
that
in
country
Branson,
music?
Missouri this week. They're down there all week.
What station is 59? Is that the CMT or is that?
Yeah, no, it's a farm station,
Oh.
Channel 59, and it's on every Saturday night.
I would have guessed that you were going to say country music, but you don't. It's not. I mean, I remember when we were younger, you listened to some country music, and but we did listen to a lot of polka. Czech Party on KCRG Sunday mornings at the Dairy Barn. I remember listening to that. Mm-hmm. And you guys had some greatest hits of the moms and dads or whatever they were. Polka, yeah. I remember that.
You like to dance?
Yeah, but my legs been bothering me. I don't know if it's going to stop my dancing or not. And my breathing, I'm having trouble with that. We haven't been to a dance for several months because I get a shorter breath.
So, I mean, there's. How did you learn how to polka?
Just to get out and do it.
Yeah.
So when you were young, when you were a teenager maybe, or?
Well, I've done more with Alva, I guess.
I mean, I don't know how to polka. You just watch everybody and kind of figure it out.
Yeah, you just got to get with the flow.
Yeah.
Well, isn't a polka kind of like a fast waltz?
What?
Is a polka a fast
Fast dance,
waltz?
yes.
Is it a waltz though that's just sped up?
Well, it's a little different than waltz, but it's just more or less jogging on your feet.
Okay.
You know?
How did you and Elva meet?
That's a dance.
Yeah.
What dance? Where?
Down at Malcolm. Yeah.
How long ago? What?
7 or
What year was
7 years
that?
ago, Elva, we met down there.
How many? 7?
Yeah.
So like near 2000 it was? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
So you just saw her there. You were there with some friends, and you asked her to dance.
Yeah, me and another guy were down there. Mm-hmm. She probably wish I had never.
You probably did that.
Oh, what's your favorite game to play? Like, you like to play cards, right?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite thing to play as far as games?
Yeah, I used to like play pool, but now it's strictly cards.
What card games do you play?
500 and Pepper.
And when you were a kid, softball, that was the game that you play most, if anything.
And basketball, and too, we played that quite a little bit. Yeah.
Have you ever done any gambling?
Very little, no, hardly any.
Yeah.
I've done a little with the casino, but not much to speak of, you know. No.
Have you ever won any money in a contest or gambling or?
Have you won any contests like that?
No.
Any kind of contests? Or?
No.
So no big windfalls.
No. No, I'm afraid not.
Hey, there was a story that you told us about once, just recently, actually, within the last year or so, that I'd never heard before. When you were young, I think, you guys met up with some Amish people.
Yeah.
Can you tell that story?
Yeah. This is back in the early 60s. We were around Owine. And we stopped this here yard, talked to these people. And then we were just driving around the countryside, and then it got dark. and these two kids were down with buggy, no lights, and they're supposed to have some kind of a flare or something on the back of their. They didn't have it, and they were a couple miles away from their home, and we told them we'd stay behind them, and we followed them up to their farmhouse and help.
So you had your lights on them so that people could see them and they could see your tail lights, so they wouldn't get hit from behind.
Yeah, we stayed close enough to them, and they could see where.
Your headlights also shone out in front of them so they could see where they were going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And didn't you say that some of your kids got in with them? And
Like rode in the buggy with them,
I don't
and
remember.
they rode in your car a little ways.
Well, let's see. One, I think this is another time.
Oh, that's a different time?
Kids got in the buggy with them, and rode with them. But I can't remember. I don't think it was. You heard about the time when they were trying to make them go to school, and they were trying to put them in a public school.
don't
They
know
had
about
their own
this.
country school. They run the cornfields and stuff like that and hid. The Army's kids did.
No, I don't know.
That was up there in Hazelton, yeah.
So,
You wouldn't have been very old then, but in fact, it had been maybe before you were even born. You were born in '64.
yeah, the story that you told us, and there may have been two separate stories concerning the Amish. But one of them was that, you shone the lights so that they could see, and people would see them. And there was also a story. Like I said, it may have been two
Well,
separate
your mom
incidents.
thought we ought to stay behind them so they could help them get home because they had no lights or no flares or no
Yeah.
orange reflectors or anything,
Right. The other story that you said, like I said, it may have been two separate incidents, was that you'd come upon them and you let some of them ride in your car, and like some of our family rode in the buggy.
I kind of forgot that till you mentioned it. I guess that did happen. Can't remember what year, but that did happen.
And that was a separate incident then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember who the kids were that rode in the buggy with the Amish? Or?
No, I don't.
But that was probably near Hazelton too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm not even familiar with Hazelton. Where is that?
not too far from Ojai.
Okay.
It's up
And
between.
why were you in that area?
Well, we used to go up there to go to Decorah or up to Prairie du Chien or up there in there, and that was the road we generally took,
Why would you go to Prairie du Chien or Decorah?
Well, just to be having somewhere to go. We didn't do much.
Oh, okay. So it's just.
or something when you went up there?
We went camping and just out driving around and taking in the sights,
Yeah, that's kind of like where you checking out the leaves, changing color or anything, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Are there any things that you didn't do so far in your life that you wish you had done or still may do?
Well, I don't know.
Or even just would like to do, not necessarily whether you will or not.
Yeah.
I guess I can't think of anything wrong. I guess the only thing I can think of right now is if I get my health back and get some health and don't have think about cancer or something like that. I guess that's the best thing I can wish for.
Okay. Well, Joe also wanted to know what's your favorite color.
I like red real well, and I like blue. Toss up.
What's your favorite color, kiddo?
Blue.
Yeah, that's mine